Hey, what is going on, guys? Bonedozer, and today I'll be doing a little thing about E3, what things I think went well towards the conference, and what things I think were a shock towards most things, really. So, I've got like a little pad here. I'm not going to show you anything of it. You can't see any of it, apart from, you know, that bit there. But that bit, so, start with Crackdown 3 and Microsoft's conference. That was probably better than last year's, I would have to say. It's better than last year's because they didn't focus on as many Kinect kind of things. They focused more upon, you know, like games, like actual games, you know, with playing on the controller and all that kind of stuff. They didn't mention anything about Smart Glass. There was, I think, one game to do with Kinect, or two, if you count the Idea Xbox. But the one game that's to do with Kinect was Dance Central, which nobody cared about. You know, nobody cared about that game. They just went for purely controller games. They met what people wanted as well. Every single game that came out, apart from, I think, one, which everybody was just like, boo to, but, you know, I'll go over that later. But, good bits, and the shocks. A shock was Crackdown 3. That came out, well, Crackdown for next gen. I'm guessing it's going to be called Crackdown 3 because, you know, you don't really want to go back and play Crackdown 1. So, Crackdown 3, it seems that it's going to be 4-player, since they only showed 3 people. It better be 4-player, it better not be just 3-player co-op, that'd be stupid. 4-player. There's different ways of doing stuff. It looks like there's a suicide truck that you can have. I don't know how that's going to be in online. I think my mates would just blow it up every single second. I don't know how people like that would even do that kind of stuff. I don't know why they would do that. There's a lot more stuff. There's snipers in there. There's, you know, I'm guessing you can have more customization. I'm guessing it's going to be like RPG elements towards what things you can have. So you can, guessing there's going to be more customization to do with the face, to do with, you know, like clothes, your actual body parts, your physique and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome to me. That looks amazing. I don't know why it looks that good, but it just looks that good. So another thing that is actually coming is in October 28th, is Sunset Overdrive. Wow. At first I thought it was Rainbow Six, because I seen terrorists. Then there was the military person. Then my mate pointed out, is one of them wearing a hat? Is one of them wearing a baseball cap? And I was like, he is. Why is he wearing a baseball cap? Then the guy looked at the door on the side and just said Insomniac Games. I was like, this is Sunset Overdrive. This is amazing that they put that much effort into a game that looks like a new game, and then they brung out, and it's all bright, colourful, cartoony, different kind of game towards what things are going to be. It's just amazing to think that they put that much effort into that. And as well, before they started the entire thing, they showed up on a bus, the Sunset Overdrive bus, which it looked amazing. The overcharged person on the front of it, that was just it was just so weird just to see that. So that game, amazing. I would say that one's the good bit about it. Far Cry, no, not Far Cry yet. No, not yet. I would say next one, Fable Legends. I'm going down all this list, so yeah. Fable Legends is actually getting a beta. Kind of weird to say that it's going to get a beta towards the actual game itself, you know. You've got like, you could have like a single player beta, but instead they're going for Fable Legends multiplayer beta, which I think comes out summer. So I'm going to be playing that. It looks good. I like the new kind of graphical differences that are towards, like the different kind of things and all that kind of stuff. Don't know what this is. But yeah, there's like different places for that than just the normal setting that they had from Fable 2 and 3, which they looked exactly the same. Hopefully you could go through different environments, like a jungle kind of theme. You could freeze a tree, then somebody cuts it down and it just blocks the road. That'd be pretty cool to have as well. It's 5-player. Kind of a weird thing to have as a game, as 5-player. Since you've got the 4 main characters, and then they said that they're gonna add in more as well. You've got the villain, which I don't know how that's gonna work really. Do you have preset characters, or do you get to choose? Or if you go into the game, does it automatically tell you you're this person, you're this person, you're that person? I don't know. They have to sort out that a little bit. They'll have to say that after E3, but it's going to be pretty different towards what you can usually play. It's going to be pretty weird. One thing that's a shock towards the conference really is Battlefield. Battlefield wasn't at Xbox, it was at PlayStation. PlayStation have now got the Battlefield content first. They get it early. I don't really care about that, really. I don't care about them getting the content early. And, they've got the beta. I actually signed up as Other, which you can do. And then it just says there'll be news about that later. So I'm guessing Xbox is going to have the beta as well. So screw you, PlayStation fanboys, really. They keep on saying, oh, we're going to have this first, we're going to have this first, and then it's just going to be, you're going to have this earlier than other people, than other, consoles and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of stupid. But again, wow, this game, Evolve, oh god, this one has got Xbox content first, but I don't care. I don't care about that. Xbox content is the beta. I think it's the beta first, and then there's DLC. I'm guessing the stuff that they've shown at E3 was the DLC, the thing that looks like Cthulhu, with 4 new characters. So you've got the robotic support, you've got the assault, you've got Trapper, different kind of Trapper, and then you've got the medic. Amazing. This is going to be so good to play that. 5-player, again, 5-player online. I think that's going to be the new turning point for online games now, since most people play with 5 players in stuff. Like Battlefield had 5 players in their squad. I think Hardline's got 5 players as well. I didn't check that, but I'll talk about that a different time. But I think 5 players is the new co-op standard thing. So Evolve, amazing game. A shock one is Limbo. Limbo, the people who made Limbo are making a new game. Wow. It's like a graphical Limbo. That's pretty much what it is. It's just a graphical Limbo. That'll be a pretty good thing to have. Kind of a different kind of, setting for that kind of thing. It's going to be quite different towards other stuff. So, yeah, I'll probably check that out. I haven't played Limbo, the first one. Oh, I haven't played Limbo. But I haven't really tried it out. I never played it. I've watched it. I haven't played it. It's the same with other stuff as well. I've watched it, but I haven't played it. But I'll try it out when it comes out. So, this was a weird thing to have. Microsoft's conference was AC Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity. It was just weird to have that at Xbox and at Ubisoft. So at the Xbox conference, they actually had the co-op played into it. So yes, it's got co-op, 4-player co-op. It looks like it's just a step up from Black Flag. The graphics just look so good. It's thingy, the French Revolution set between then. That's gonna be an amazing setting. You know, the combat looks completely different towards what the usual things were. It's just the different types of character. You know, you could have an axe, you could have a sword, you could have a spear, you could have a staff. It looks like a mage's staff, just to clobber him around the head with. You know, I'm guessing there's gonna be a little bit more customization between that as well. I think between costumes, because that character they shown, the first character, it looked a little bit too blue, just you know, to camouflage in a little bit in the crowd, since, you know, most people there were wearing, you know, like white, grey, and he's wearing bright blue. It didn't really show that well, but the other characters look better for their hiding skills, for their hiding outfits as well. The outfits looked a lot better, so hopefully there's more customization between the outfits. You can choose whatever thing you want, different physiques that have different kind of weapon combats and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll be pretty much getting that. A lot of games I'll be getting this year. A good thing about Xbox One, no Kinect, no Smart Glass, and no 360. None of those were there, apart from 2 games, Dance Central, and you know, I think another game as well, The Division. I probably won't go over that much, you know, because it was just exactly the same as last year's, pretty much. They didn't show that much, so I don't care. But no Kinect. It was kind of weird just to not have Kinect. They're really standing by no Kinect rules, just games, just Kinect. No Kinect. No Smart Glass. Kind of weird just to see no Smart Glass development, since their first idea was, oh, let's have this for Smart Glass, let's have this with Smart Glass, let's have this with Kinect. And since now they've got rid of Kinect, a lot of things are just focusing on actual controller gameplay. You can still use the Kinect, you know, for like voice commands and all that kind of stuff. It still can be used. It's like people can still buy it. People who bought the Xbox One, the 4 or 5, 6 million people who bought the Kinect with Xbox One can still use it, you know? It could still work quite well. But it's kind of weird to have that. So this bit was a big thing. Let me just get it up just for a second here. Dead Rising DLC. Little weird to have that. I don't think I could say it all. I don't think I can. I'm not sure if I can say it all. So, I found the title of it. So it is Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha. Why? It looks a lot more like comical, arcadey kind of thing, colourful. From the picture I've got, it's like a, excuse my language here, a piss take. It's their 31st anniversary of Capcom, so they went out with a bang, a literal bang for this one. With everything, it's like every single player that you could have, you know, Frank West, Nick, Chuck, and Thingy as well, and his daughter. I've forgotten her name, but all of them, all in one thing, 4-player co-op mode. It says co-op mode, so will it be, you know, like different mini games and all that kind of stuff? You know, since we are playing like £8, £10, it's out now. I'm just gonna say that now. It's out now, but we are paying quite a bit for that. But quite a few little things is gonna be a little bit weird to have. You know, just you have like different costumes, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty weird to have that. So let's move away from Xbox is conference. Let's go to EA. Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is going to be huge. They didn't show that much. They showed a little bit of gameplay. It was like a documentary kind of thing. A documentary for what's happening with the game, the different types of styles and all that kind of stuff. They're pretty much doing all of that kind of stuff, you know. It's just different towards what they had before, and why is the camera moving? I don't know. But, yeah, it's gonna be big. Next year, I'm guessing this is just gonna be the actual thing itself. But, yeah, BioWare, free games. There was Dragon Age, there was Mass Effect. A new universe for Mass Effect. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. And then they've got their new game that's coming out, which it looks like a mix between both. Looks interesting towards those. For EA themselves, I think they focus too much on sports. It was like half an hour of sports, and they only had an hour. So there was like Battlefront. They didn't do enough about that. But yeah, we know about the different places. You've got Endor. You've got Hoth. You've got, of course, Tatooine. Of course, you have to have Tatooine. You've got every single place, and they're like going back to the early content of like all that kind of stuff. The early Star Wars, like how they set it. They had to go to those countries just to do that, but still, never mind. Off to different game. Far Cry 4. The gameplay. Crossbow. Wingsuit. Elephants. Elephants. Co-op gameplay. Campaign. Co-op. That'd be amazing. Amazing. Himalayas. The character. The villain. The villain killing that person with a pen. Wow. It's just going to be so amazing to have that. So, go straight on to something else. The Crew, I think it is out November, I think it was. November. I think something like that. Then you've got the beta coming out, I think summer. I think there's a beta for it. Hopefully there's a beta for it. Hopefully. But, it's just, that's going to be a revolutionising thing. That's been in development for, I think, 4 years now, to get the world that big. It's like, yeah, we've got Forza as well. Let's go into Europe. I'll probably buy them both, you know, just to have... I'll go around America one day, I'll go around Europe another day, you know, different settings, different places, everything. That's going to be amazing to do that. It's just amazing. So, getting to the last three things now. One of the biggest announcements ever, I think. Rainbow Six Siege. I think they've got rid of Patriots now, like completely got rid of it. Now it's just Rainbow Six Siege. It looks like a Counter-Strike kind of thing. From what they've shown, it was a multiplayer kind of thing. So you've got like the 12 people at the top. I think it was 12. And then if you die, that's it for you. That's it throughout the entire game. You only have those lives. So it's like a Counter-Strike, like a terrorist hunt kind of thing, you know. You have to find your hostages, take them out, and all that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting to do that. And it was just, you could blow open the floor to go through to the next level. You can blow open walls. I'm guessing they took a long time to do that. That's like a Battlefield / Counter-Strike / you know, their usual thing. It looks like a normal, like, one hit, one kill kind of gameplay as well. So it's going to be pretty cool to have that, you know. Pretty different, you know. Can't wait for it. So, second to last thing. People can guess this. It's huge. GTA 5 Next Gen. I know I did a video last week about this. I went over next Rockstar game. I did say one of them could be next gen GTA, but I said it wasn't going to work because, you know, it's too early to do that. But it still seems too early. But now I think they're focusing purely just for next gen. Everything's going to be transferred to next gen, I think. Everything. Like, most games that people play are going to be on next gen. It's like, the only reason why I go back to last gen is, you know, to play, like, old games like Rainbow Six, Siege is coming out, GTA is coming out, a secret one which I'm going to say in a minute. But yeah, all those games are going to be amazing to do. It's just going to be, they say it's going to be bigger, better. I don't know how it's going to be bigger. You know, a little bit more water. I don't know. But it's going to be insanely weird to have that. So, last 5 minutes, because my recording's going to cut out in 5 minutes, is on Halo. It's backwards. Halo. Halo, though. On my screen it was backwards, but Halo, 4 minutes. Oh! Halo! 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 The Master Chief Collection, every single multiplayer map that's ever been made for Halo 1, 2, 3 and 4. Not Reach. I'm disappointed in that. Reach was amazing for that kind of stuff. That's the thing. They better make the Forge amazing. They better make the Warthog controls like Reach's, because, you know, most people were a little bit disappointed in those type of controls. But it was just wow. And the amount of effort that they put into that, since you've got one disc, 4 games, over 60 hours of gameplay, then you've got over 100 multiplayer maps, then you've got new graphics for Halo 2, because that one's getting the anniversary edition, and then you've got other stuff as well, and it's just, wow. And as well, with that, you get the Halo 5 beta, as soon as you buy it. I'm going to pre-order it as soon as I get the money. You know, I need money, of course, yeah. But, it's just going to be amazing. Halo, amazing. It's just, oh my god. Halo 5, they showed a little bit of it. Now we know what the graphics are going to be like for next gen. They look similar to Halo 4, but they look a little bit more darker than Halo 4, which is a good thing. I think Halo 4 graphics were a little bit too, you know. But one thing that I want to know about is the armor. The armor. What is the armor going to be? What's it going to be like? Is it going to be like Reach's armor? Is it going to be like Halo 4 armor? Will we have every single armor that we've ever had in Halo as well? Will the community, like, creations and all that kind of stuff be as good? And now the sun's coming out as I'm doing that. But yeah, will the community, like, creations going to be as good as Reach? Because Reach was the revolutionising thing for community. Will race game type be in there? Will there be other stuff? You know, most people want, like, I want a Forge World in there, even though it's not part of 1, 2, 3 or 4. I don't want Forge Island, I want Forge World. Forge World is the one that I want. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my good and shocks of E3 2014. I've missed out. Sony, I don't care about them. Fuck them. I don't care. But, wow. Can't wait till next year. Hope you guys enjoyed. So, remember to please like and subscribe for more content of any kind of thing. Sorry about my hair. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and please remember to subscribe for more gaming content in the near future, as well as join me for any game that comes out. So, peace out. See you guys next time.